I'll be waiting for you.
Okay, I won't be long. I'll come running.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 teen couples in anime movies.
It looks like magic hour is almost
Over.
どうだった?わからん。でもいい。どうでもいい。お前がそばにいるから、それだけでいい。
もう二度と晴れなくたっていい。青空よりも俺はヒナがいい。天気なんて狂ったままでいいんだ。
For this list, we'll be looking at those anime films that get teenage romance right. Which anime teen couple can make anyone believe in love? Let us know in the comments. Number 10. Kenji Koiso and Natsuki Shinohara, Summer Wars. By seemingly combining elements of a family drama with the Digimon movie, Summer Wars somehow creates an effective adventure in the process. Kenji is invited by his crush, Natsuki, to a family event and winds up pretending to be the girl's fiancé before being framed for essentially hacking the internet.
That picture! It's me!
Hard to believe this baby-faced boy hacked into the Land of Oz's maintenance server. He turned the whole place on its head in the course of just one night.
Summer Wars dedicates a great deal of time to the Oz debacle, but Kenji and Natsuki's adorable budding friendship adds a beating heart to what is quite an action-heavy film.
right here. Please, Kenji.
The earnest and soft interactions between Kenji and Natsuki help ground the story's more outlandish moments. Number 9. Seiji Amasawa and Shizuku Tsukishima, Whisper of the Heart. While not usually a significant part of Studio Ghibli's movies, romance or a budding relationship is occasionally used to spur character growth.
I used to be nice and friendly and a grade A student. Now I just goof around reading books and writing stupid lyrics. I don't know what's wrong. Even reading books isn't as much fun as it used to be. Now when I read, a little voice inside me says, you know things never turn out like they do in fairy tales. I miss the old me.
In Whisper of the Heart, Shizuku is a teenager lacking direction and confidence, especially when it comes to writing. On the other hand, Seiji is driven to become a violin maker, even going as far as to travel to Italy.
It is magic. You made a violin pop out of a piece of wood.
Anyone can make a violin of that caliber. I'm not close to being good enough.
After some initial hesitation, Shizuku develops something of a friendship with Seiji, who was already in love with her, and the aspiring master luthier ends up inspiring the writer to commit to her dreams.
I promise I'll be a professional violin maker, and you can be a professional writer. Does this sound corny?
It's a little corny, but you're a violin maker, not a writer.
That's true. This is great.
Number 8. Shun Kazama and Umi Matsuzaki, from Up on Poppy Hill. Teen romance tends to be fueled by the fiery intensity of 1,000 suns, but love takes many forms. Studio Ghibli's From Up on Poppy Hill tells a quaint tale about two teenagers who come together through their shared respect for the past.
古いものを壊すことは過去の記憶を捨てることと同じじゃないのか。人が生きて死んでいった記憶をないがしろにするということじゃないのか。新しいものばかりに飛びついて歴史を顧みない君たちに未来などあるか。
While some complications threaten to turn this awkward but cute romance into something far more forbidden, Umi and Shun both go through a pleasant journey that involves both characters learning more about their histories.
沢村雄一郎、俺の本当の親父。まるで安っぽいメロドラマだ。
If these two had never met, Umi and Shun would not have been able to truly move forward as people.
私が毎日旗をあげてお父さんを呼んでいたから、お父さんが自分の代わりに風間さんを送ってくれたんだと思うことにしたの。
Number 7. Mochizo Oji and Tamako Kita Shirakawa, Tamako Love Story. While Tamako Market is a slice-of-life series about embracing the everyday joys of youth and the endless potential of Mochi, the sequel film Tamako Love Story is all about growth and change.
みんないろいろ考えてるんだな。
With high school coming to an end, Mochizo decides to finally confess to the blissfully oblivious Tamako, who initially reacts by running away.
なんだっけもちぞは今私に何て言ったんだっけ
Tamako love story manages to convey the struggles that come with crossing from adolescence to the cusp of adulthood while still maintaining an air of innocence and purity. Mochizo and Tamako are both incredibly awkward together, but they make for a cute couple as they decide to live in the moment despite planning very different futures.
もちぞ大好き
Number 6. Chiaki Mamiya and Makoto Kono, The Girl Who Leapt Through Time. A coming-of-age story with a hint of romance, The Girl Who Leapt Through Time flip-flops from a charming comedy to an impactful drama in the blink of an eye. Makoto picks up the ability to leap back in time, which the teenager uses thoughtlessly and to avoid awkward declarations of love from Chiaki, a close friend.
Anyway, how about you go out with me?
Like I said, why are we talking about this?
That's what he says now, but I bet if he got a girlfriend, he'd always pick her over us.
Hey, did I ever tell you what a total idiot my little sister is?
Chiaki is sidelined for the majority of the film's opening half, but eventually becomes a crucial part of Makoto's burgeoning maturity.
I'm not supposed to let the people who live in the past know about time leaps. I broke that rule. I won't be able to see you again.
I'll keep my mouth shut. I promise I won't tell anyone. Chiaki?
Makoto's unwillingness to face uncomfortable situations causes the character to almost miss out on love while also hurting those dearest to her, including Chiaki. But fortunately, she wises up.
I'll be waiting for you.
Okay, I won't be long. I'll come running.
Number 5. Me and Sakura Yamauchi, I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. A tearjerker that does not hide the tragic direction it heads in, I Want to Eat Your Pancreas tells a heartbreaking but also inspirational tale about making the most out of life.
夏といえばやっぱり海水浴とか花火とかお祭りかな。あとひと夏の恋のアバンチュール。ひと夏の恋、ひと夏の過ち。せっかく女子高生なんだから、そういうのの一つや二ついいかなって思って。
A loner, known as Haruki Shiga in the novel, learns that the bubbly Sakura only has a few months to live, and the unlikely pair end up spending a lot of time together.
だけど君だけは真実を知りながら私と日常をやってくれる。だから君と遊ぶのが楽しいの。
Although coming across as cliched initially, I Want to Eat Your Pancreas breaks down Me and Sakura's walls as the two begin to reveal more about themselves, becoming more real in the process.
お詫びに退院したら海に一緒に行ってあげる。
お詫びの割には随分偉そうだね。
嫌なの？
嫌ではないよ。
Number 4. Hodaka Morishima and Hina Amano, Weathering with You. Love is difficult enough without throwing the fate of a city into the mix. After running away to Tokyo, Hodaka meets Hina, a kind orphan who literally brings sunshine into the protagonist's life.
晴れ女？
私、ひな。君は？
ほだか。
いくつ
？16。
Through a blend of the normal and the mundane, Weathering with You challenges Hina and Hodaka's connection in both extraordinary and relatable ways.
もう二度と晴れなくたっていい。青空よりも俺はひながいい。天気なんて狂ったままでいいんだ。
Even as the stakes are raised in the second half of the story, Hina and Hodaka's romance remains defined by warmth and earnestness, leading to an ending that's simultaneously really selfish and kind of sweet.
僕は選んだんだ。あの人を、この世界を。ここで生きていくことを。ひなさん。
Number 3. Shiro Amiya and Sakura Mato, Fate Stay Night, Heaven's Feel franchise. Based on the visual novel's final route, Heaven's Feel is a stunning trilogy that revolves around the relationship between Shiro and Sakura, with the Holy Grail War serving as the backdrop.
Choosing to save one person means deliberately choosing to not save another.
Sakura's life has been torturous, but the teenager gains strength through her feelings for Shiro, who reciprocates them in this route of the story.
I am worried, Sakura. But if you stay here, I can always make sure you're okay.
When you put it that way, how could I refuse?
Sakura and Shiro's journey is one filled with pain, seemingly insurmountable odds, and the ever-present risk of death. However, it's also defined by personal growth and self-sacrifice. Both characters are significantly changed through their relationship, and definitely for the better. Number 2, Taki Tachibana and Mitsuha Miyametsu, Your Name. Technically, Your Name's central characters barely ever get to meet face-to-face, but Taki and Mitsuha know each other inside out.
We also agreed to leave each other reports on our phones on the days we switch places.
So that we could work together to get through this weird thing that's happening. And yet...
I cannot believe this girl!
Thanks to magic, Taki and Mitsuha repeatedly switch bodies, as the universe forces the teenagers to get to know each other intimately, while simultaneously also keeping them apart.
It looks like magic hours almost
over.
Due to their unique situation, Taki and Mitsuha's bond is built over time and is based on a level of honesty and familiarity that is rarely seen. Fate might have handled the introductions, but Taki and Mitsuha have to fight to be together.
I was planning to tell you that wherever you are in the world, I swear that I'll find you again, no matter what.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Hikaru Kutsakabe and Rihito Saijo, Doukyusei classmates. High school love stories are a dime a dozen, but Doukyusei is a singular entity despite not being especially unique.
いい。そんな自分で拾う。
This 2016 movie details the blossoming relationship between Hikaru, a popular guitar player, and Rihito, an honor student, as the two teens come to realize and decide to explore their interest in one another.
見てやろう。これから歌合唱祭まで。
Rihito and Hikaru are three-dimensional characters who are not defined solely by their romance, and the film avoids many of the more polarizing tropes associated with yaoi stories. Doukyusei also stretches beyond the pair's confessions, as the characters face realistic trials that stem from their wider lives.
どうだった?わからん。でもいい。どうでもいい。お前がそばにいるから、それだけでいい。
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.